let us start the campaign. It's going to be the Wehrmacht Campaign on Manstein.
Great.
And let's rename our units. This is going to be Rogue Saber. And this is Sebastian. This is Nera. This is Rolf. And this is for now the HQ. Bill Berlin. Down here we have Walker. We have Murphy. And Zoro, you start with an infantry until it can get you a anti-tank gun. It'll be a while before we get the first anti-tank gun. We also have Ace. And this one will be Lent. We purchase a Stuka, which will be Nate. I may end up selling Lent after the battle, I'm not sure yet. But this is Nate, and we also purchase, big surprise, artillery, 1, 2, and we get the third after we start. This one is Danny. And this one is Golden Shell. We also have this one, whoops. That's based on my research. I found that it would be reasonable to have a battalion from Panzer here, just to make it give it more flavor. And this one I'm also just calling the Slovak. Just so we have a name for it. There was a Slovak army. Was an army corps? I'm not sure. I don't remember. But we'll just give it that. And that battalion is part of the 3rd Panzer Division, which is in charge of this of the east of the eastern part of the map. Let me just check that I got it right. No, this is Rictor. Golden Shell, Danny, Nera, Sebastian, Rogue Saber, Rolf HQ, etc. Yeah, that's it for the for starting the campaign. Here's the order of battle for our 3rd Army Corps or 3rd Army Corps. I'll just introduce a little bit here, because again we have to be a little bit creative to make things work here, because Panzer Corps is not particularly realistic. As we here know, and if you go and watch people discuss and play the game, you know that we all consider a unit in Panzer Corps as a battalion. And that means that in the Poland battle we start with what is effectively a division in strength. This battle, the Polish battle here, or this part of the Polish campaign, was historically fought by 10th Army, which was part of Army Group South, which drove from Silesia across southwestern Poland via Łódź and to Moscow. Sorry, to Warsaw. Freudian slip. So the scale is out of the window already now, but we know that it'll be like that for many of the battles. In the Wehrmacht campaign, when you look at these battles, they are typically army group scale, except a few are maybe army scale, as this one is, and some are a single battle is Norway was a reinforced corps. Also, a German army corps would not have an air unit or the Flieger Kommandeur as we have here. You would only see that at army and army group scale. for these organizations. So again, we have to twist realism to make things work, because we do have a sizable air unit with us, or air organization in the core. On the other hand, the ARCO, that's the artillery commander, and the Kommandeur der Panzertruppen, they are realistic, although at Army Corps scale, it's not that obvious that you have a sizable tank formation under the Army Corps, but we can make it work. So that's about scale and realism. Then comes the question with then as we play the campaign, the core will develop, and I'll just explain that. I have picked the 3rd or Dritte Armee Corps for the whole campaign. It fits a lot of the battles. Of course, a lot of the battles didn't take place, but especially when we get to the battles after a few of the initial battles, 3rd Army Corps is actually not a bad choice to suit to this storyline. So we'll do that. I prefer having the same Army Corps the whole time. But there will be some changes to the divisions. I will try to stay with the ones that are listed here. We start up with the Dritte Panzer Division, which will be also what we will play. The intention is to have the Dritte Panzer or 3rd Panzer Division throughout the whole campaign. At the moment, as you will see from the order of battle, we have the 4. Leichte Division, but that historically became later the 9th Panzer Division. So it actually makes sense to start with that, because we're a little bit low in size. We can't really field 2 divisions in the Poland battle, but we can field a Panzer Division and a light division initially. We will also later on, as the core forms, we will form the 13th Panzer Division, but I don't have enough units for it yet. But the intention is that over time we develop into 3 Panzer Divisions that will be in our core. Also, as we develop, because we get new units, of course, we will expand the ARCO and the Flieger. And we will, of course, have changes to the order of battle order of battle between battles. I may even have units that go from the ARCO to divisions, or if it's better suited for the battle. And we will also have, as you know, we are developing a core, so we're not going to field every division at full strength in every battle. That only happens in the last battle. So there will be the divisions will not always be with their full strength, and you can just think of that as units that are held in reserve. But typically we will try to as soon as we get the 3 divisions, we will typically have all 3 divisions deployed in a battle. But there will be some variations to the strength, simply because we can't deploy all of them. And let's have a look at our order of battle for the Poland battle here. That's what I've decided, that we have organized it like this. We have our Army Corps command, that's me. Under the Army Corps we have the ARCO and the Flieger, and also we have a not yet used or adopted, or whatever you say, applied. We have our Kommandeur der Panzertruppen. Does not command anything in this battle, but it's a commander under my command who will be able to command some of the tank battalions. I chose not to have any in this battle. Instead, we have 2 divisions deployed. We have the Dritte Panzer Division, which you can see is Victor, our Panzerlehr Abteilung, and then we have Rolf, HQ, and Soro as infantry, and we have the Slovak battalion, and we have Walker as mountain infantry, and Bilberlin and Golden Shell are commanding the artillery battalions. This will be operating to the east in the battle. To the west, that's on our left, we will have the 4. Leichte Division, which is going to be Sebastian, Murphy, Rogue Saber, Nera, and Danny as artillery. Under the ARCO right now we have Regis. I just put Regis here, even though you could say that he should be under the 3rd Panzer Division. And under the Flieger we have Ace and Nate and Lent and as stated, nothing under the Panzer Commander yet. So that's the order of battle for the Poland battle. And here's the operational map for battle number 1 in the Wehrmacht campaign. We are part of the invasion of Poland, Operation Falweiss, and these are the operation orders that are given from the corps commander of the Dritte Army Corps to the 2 divisions. So we are now at division scale for the orders. We don't give orders to the battalions. That is at the discretion of the division commanders. The map shows where the 2 divisions will have their operations. That is to the west of the line that I've drawn here. We have our 4. Leichte Division attacking towards Łódź, and to the right we have our main force, that's the 3rd Panzer Division, Dritte Panzer Division, attacking towards Warsaw. Our intelligence tells us that we will be facing opposition, of course, from the Polish forces. We expect that we run into a regiment-size force of infantry in this area here, and a regiment-size mixed infantry and cavalry at Łódź. We expect that we run into a brigade-size opposition in the area here around Krakow, and brigade-size anti-tank forces at Warsaw. Those are the opposition units that we expect. We don't know them in more detail than that, and that is intentional. This is not a replay, it's a plan, and no plan survives contact with the enemy, as you know. So it's much more high level than we used to do it, and that's the intention. The orders are given to the divisions, and we have divided into 3 phases with specific tasks that need to be fulfilled by the divisions. They might not do it, they might not accomplish the tasks, but this is what we intend for them to do. You can see we have phase 1. The whole battle lasts 24 days. And in phase 1, that's the first week, we break through the Polish forces here. The 4. Leichte Division is ordered to capture the one down here that I'm not going to pronounce, and Kalisz up here. That's in the first phase of the battle. They will also engage the infantry in this area, the infantry regiment that we expect to run into here, but it's not listed under the orders. It actually they engage them, but it's not listed here. Much more important in the first phase is that the 3rd Panzer Division will first capture Katowice and then Krakow, including the airfield, and also engage the brigade-sized force that we expect to find here at Krakow. We also secure Sandomierz, or whatever it's called, so we can cross the Vistula River. The Flieger has the order to destroy the Polish fighter squadron that we know is in the area, and it has the orders to pin the bomber at the Łódź airfield. We ambush him first. Of course, in game terms, we ambush him and then we farm him or pin him up here at Łódź. But that you would not have an order like that in a battle plan. Phase 2, this when we isolate Warsaw and Łódź. We see Kutno up here, so we have that taken out. We also, for the 4. Leichte Division, we destroy the Polish infantry regiment size force that we know or we expect to find in this area, and we seize the one here, and we get into position as well at Łódź. We don't have to worry about blocking. We will be draining prestige to prevent too many reinforcements. The 3rd Panzer Division has to capture Radom and get up towards Warsaw, into contact with Warsaw. And also In this phase, the 3rd Panzer Division finishes destroying the brigade-size force that they ran into at Krakow. In the last phase, we capture Warsaw and Łódź. That's we destroy artillery and AA, and then we just whittle them down, and while continually also making sure that they are prestige staffed, so we don't get more reinforcements so we can handle. Those are the orders given to the divisions. I leave it to the division commanders to figure out the details of what they will do with their battalions, because this is a corps level order issued to the divisions. And well, let's see how well the divisions handle the orders, which will happen when you switch over to the live play, which I'll do now, and I hope you enjoy it. Here are the operational considerations given by the corps commander to the divisions and other units in the corps. This is mainly to make it a little easier to watch the battle here, because I'm used to giving a very detailed description of the tactics and operations in the battle, but I don't want to do that. But I still want to just give something that'll make it easier for you to understand what goes on in the battle. For example, there were some questions about, oh man, you're taking heavy losses here. Yeah, we do, and we are okay with taking them because we get a lot of XP for it. So just think of this as there will be one of these for every battle, just to give you some idea about maybe a little bit better understanding of how the battle is played, without giving it completely the way I used to do. And this has been formulated in a way that would be given as part of it. It would actually be an annex in the battle, in the operation orders. But I've significantly reduced it, of course. But these are just some considerations for the division commanders to use at their discretion when they carry out their orders given by the corps commanders. We expect that the enemy will mainly reinforce around Warsaw during the battle. We also know that there are some entrenched garrisons defending some objectives. We know that the enemy in the Warsaw Łódź sector is generally tied to the objectives, so that they will not attack away from these objectives. They will not move away from them. We also know that we expect the 105mm artillery at Łódź to be passive, will not actively fire at our units. I also suggested the division commanders that they let the Slovak battalion just bypass the objective that it is almost facing in the beginning, because I do not have the time to support an assault on that objective. So we let the Polish keep that objective. Also noting that we expect that once you take Krakow, there should be almost a straight way to a clear path to Warsaw. Keep that in mind, 3rd Panzer Division. And also note that there's a fortress. We know it's a fortress that we have located north of Warsaw, Modlin. Avoid taking hits from that fortress. It hits very hard, and we do not want to get hit by that. So try and stay away from it. We also, as already stated, we expect some of our assaults with infantry to result in heavy casualties on our side, but don't worry about it. We will bring your units, the corps commander will bring your units back up to strength during the battle. We have the reserves available, or we have the replacements available. And also for the weather, we expect that there should be generally the weather should be really good here, but expect that you can get rainy conditions, and there's also a 15% chance of cloudy conditions. So these are the additional or the operational considerations that follow with the operation orders. And here we go. Strafe here. Move here, and then a bloodbath. Hammer away here with Bill Berlin. And then we'll kick you out. At least that's the intention. Victor. And forward here, that's an ambush. Build Berlin forward here. Purchase artillery. That's Regits. Forward here with Slovak. Forward here and another bloodbath. That's okay. Let's just check. Yeah. Assuming Len can hit him, there was an ambush. And then Ace. Oh shit. Oh, he missed. They freak out on Sebastian. That's what I'm trying to make them do. Also, oi, that hurt. Cavalry in close defense zones here is quite dangerous when they're that big. Hammer away here, go in here with a master attack. But now suddenly, I don't get that. Oh, good one, Leo. Oh, thank you. Some of these will just be like Russian roulette, and some of them not so much. Some of them will actually work. Damage the fighter. Don't hit, please. Damn. So you ambush him. Nade. Now we want to kick the artillery away. Get the auxiliary here. Build Berlin. Strafe. Move in here. Take some replacements. Artillery forward. Slovaks here. Try and finish the job here. Oh, sorry, you're start, but that ain't gonna last. She'll take some loss, so we have to put some replacements on you. Nope, you don't get elite replacements. Okay. Ambush the fight on his way back. Standard stuff, really. Go and hit the bomber. And we'll just whittle this one down. Get you some replacements. Move in here. Move here to set an ambush for the 70p, which has moved to here. Kick the artillery away. De-entrench. Nade. I think we move away from that now. No. Just get up here. Forward. And we are hitting you again with the HQ, but we'll just de-entrench a little bit first. Down to 2. Get up here. Hammer with the HQ. And then we can kick him out. Before trying to kill him, let's get past him. I need to make sure they see, because I want to bring the 70p forward to try and hit Victor, so I'm not moving in here, then they can't see. So, placements. I think he moves here now. Ambush. Oh, he came out. That's cool. I have a really good chance to I should have. I want to see if I can get them now. This one. I really want to mess them over now. You move here, you're still spotted. I'm facing a dilemma now. I want to take both these two situations, or deal with both of these, and that's a little bit hard to do now. Taking them both of them, I might just end up with none of them if I'd get two. This one has to be done. Please kill him. Good. Now I prioritize this one. That's the main thrust. Can try and get you, and then you're spotted here, so make sure he takes a big friggin' hit. Not really. Okay, then forward here with Wolf. And just drive forward like nuts with the artillery. Forward here. HQ handles this. Get you moving. And here we come up here. Now this has been giving a lower priority, so how do we want to do this? We're really lucky. No, of course we're not. Can we but don't sit here. I think that's asking for it. Something like this, we're doing good. It's just I had to give it a lower priority. Ace. Okay. Oh, we can. No, that's maybe a little bit too stupid. Oh, they don't have that much prestige. Okay, that was interesting. We'll not get out of spotting here, otherwise he might take a shot at you at some point. Keep hitting the bomber. I want to reduce the replacements. Would be nice to kick him out, but I can't. But we will continue getting around him. No. Does this get... No, we'll get the HQ up here. They're spotting. Let's just go and hit him. Do we push him? Okay, and you can follow. Okay, we're good here. This we wanna see if we can Maybe we push you to the river, Hex. Unfortunately, I can't get into. But here we can go. We can actually come in here. But if we have a little bit of luck, then they don't have the prestige. That's one of the reasons why we do this. Okay. What did you do? He took full replacements now. That kind of stinks. That also really stinks. Definitely you're coming up here, you two guys. What happens if I put you here? You will be able to get spotting on this. So we'll wait with this. Get out here and then here. Hit you again. Best is to just hit them. I can kick you out. I should have had the HQ in here. And very important now, we are very, very provoking. We do this. They can't actually hit here. I could have artillery here, so let's just... this stinks. Okay. He did do that, that was cool. What's your status now? Can we finally get him? This should be easy. Keep hitting the bomber. And finally can get the HQ in here. Can hit you. Can we push him? We did. Now you take the rail up to here. This one is still a bit problematic. If you push him here, you're not gonna see him again. Maybe the best is to lure him. Because I don't have time for this. Yeah, this is okay. We have to get him. I can't chasing him around. Maybe get me to defend. I'll get more of the guys on him. Okay, yeah. Here, I really need to take it. We can also, I think this is more important. Depends, let's see what they have. Okay, well that's okay. That means I cannot, what I can't do here is I can, we'll have, I need you forward. Somebody has to take this. Get resupplied. Resupply. Who will do this? I don't know. Okay. Oh, they, of course. Oh man, yeah, that's what you don't want to do. The DI fire artillery against your artillery from a river hex. But we can do this and this. Suppression. I can't move in here, but we try and get you surrendered. Please? Okay. Do you have any? We get you. You get back, and we're looking good now. We got them. This one is just a problem that I need to figure out how to deal with. I have to see if I can. The best is to lure him. Lure forward him. But I'm spending a lot of time on this and it is not great. Hit the bomber. I'll move over and take this. Get you in here. I need him to soak hits. Okay, we're good. You're not supposed to hit a lot from the rear hex, okay? This is looking pretty okay. Still have a... this guy just... Do we push him? Please stay. Finally got him. That was an expensive burger. Surrender. What does it look like in the air? Hit the bomber again. Nope. This. Completely and utterly not even worth hitting. Get away from here and do this. I think he gets killed now. No, and they can't get to him because he's protecting him. Yeah, you're not supposed to be able to hit much from a river hex against a fat target in a forest. Okay, now take this. We managed to finish the... No, we'll have you... Oh, just hit the artillery. I just want XP. Okay, that went well. Yes, resupply. We are standing ready here. What can we accomplish in this crappy weather? I think we might not want to eat a hit from that one. That's no point. But we can try to push you a bit. Good one, Rolf. Then you can eat artillery hits, but I don't see the point in letting you do it already now. They can't see us here. Just move away for good measure. Okay, this is good. We're ready to move in here, finally. We're just standing ready. We're good. They don't have much left. And we have been keeping the prestige train going on them. Can you do a bit here? You have reached your objective that was to get to a star. And he's just also a prestige gauge. Now we want to go in here and here and here and smack the artillery one. Also focus on getting the boys to 1 star wherever we can. Is that a star? Not yet. You guys haven't. Oh, you have earned some XP there. I thought you got nothing for that adventure. Yeah, that was Lint. Okay, we don't really want to eat a hit from him. Or unless... Well, definitely you're eating. We also should be... I'm not too keen on... We have enough time. But what I also want to focus on now is, do I get my units to experience? I do. Sebastian, Murphy, you guys are still needing a bit of action. We'll get you some now, Murphy. I'm not really too keen on moving, so I still have 2 turns. Check. Yeah. We wait with this. Now the bomber doesn't like sitting here anymore. You're not giving me rain, can you hear me? Ah, you need to get some XP. Crap. Somebody go and attract attention, so he fires. Sebastian, are you 1 star now? Yes. Kick him out and then move to where he is. Just so we can keep him busy. Maybe we just for good measure keep it open so they might actually buy some spam, but I don't think they will. We should get going with this thing now. Wait here. Okay. Yeah, that was just to weaken him. Yeah. Very funny. But at least only 2 turns of range, so you should feel, feel privileged that you didn't get drowned. I'll just do this one. It's a bit of a bloodbath. To put it mildly. We got them to, but I'm not sure they'll stay like that. We'll fire here. Then I'll move like this just to see if there's anything sitting in here. I can see it indirectly. They have. You're eating the hit. And we can in... Now we can actually use to our advantage here that we can't see anything. Didn't manage to kill the bomber, but that's not important. We got you above 50 stars and 50 kills and a star. Would have been nice. Oh, we got you just above a star. Okay, so we met some objectives here, that's for sure. And we got drenched in rain, so makes you feel even better. Save the replay. Only we left, and of course the nasty Modlin. And I will force load a tank here. To see here, you're not staying. You are staying above a star. Also, Nera not. We have to. No, you have a truck, so we may have to accept. I'll have a look at it. But remember, experience is everything when you're playing against Manstein. This is kind of annoying. And you're definitely not. I'm not buying you that. Or maybe I am. Not too bad. We got most of them. If we are spendy, we can keep all above a star. It's very important on Manstein. Yeah, I'll go and prepare Norway, and I will see you